It's a Wednesday, and we're going to find out how much did it cost the U.S. taxpayer to get a 3.2 GDP rating next. Yes, I know a lot of you don't care, but some of you do because it will continue to keep rates high as we keep spending crazy money from the government. We're printing money like it is no other to keep GDP up here in the United States. We're going to go over that article as well as who's buying homes right now. I mean, who's going to buy homes this year? A lot of you futzers out there saying, oh, we're having a housing crash, but there is a good article on CNBC. I know they don't really have good articles, but they're telling you who's buying homes all next on Real Estate Daily. Welcome, everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in real estate, housing, and the mortgage market. Now, before we jump into it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It will help out my channel so much. I really would appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Here is the Kobesi letter. Now, I could take many articles about what happened today in GDP, but I want something that really gets down and drills down to really the issue at hand. When the number came out at 3.2%, I always say bullshit, right? Because we know it's not even close to that. We're not growing at 3%. There's no way. It's like we're growing, but we're using our credit cards to grow, right? That's exactly what's happening. Let's go read what it says here. Go give the Kobesi letter a follow on X. In Q4 2023, and this is what the GDP was for, nominal GDP grew by 3.2% according to data this morning. This would mean that 334.5 billion increase in GDP. Meanwhile, over the same time period, the U.S. added $834 billion in debt. So it cost us $834 billion. Janet Yellen, thank you very much for turning the printing machines on to absolutely have the U.S. government pay for everything. Hey, it's like going to a bar and saying, hey, it's an open bar and the government's paying for it. What's everyone going to do? Are they going to be sad? Are they going to be, no, they're going to be happy. Hey, I get free alcohol shit all night long. Let's do it, bro. All right. So let's go. In other words, it costs $2.50 of debt for every dollar of GDP last quarter, according to Zero Hedge. Yes, give Zero Hedge a follow on X as well. How ridiculous is that? That's like you spend $2.50 to make a dollar, and to make a dollar just for that moment, for that fourth quarter, excuse me, and then it goes away. Yes. The GDP goes away. What doesn't go away? The debt just keeps building, and that's all we're doing is building debt, and it's going to be a house of cards. Everyone's been talking about it. Soft landing. No one has a soft landing. According to Fed Chair Powell recently said, we're on an unsustainable fiscal path of debt. He keeps saying that, yet Janet Yellen doesn't give a crap. Mama Bear is not listening to Papa Bear. We know that happens all the time. Right, Araceli? Yes, here is it. I mean, look, this is ridiculous. This graph is just kind of over. It states it. Like here, I gotta run my credit card all the way up, what, $10,000 this quarter, so I can get $3,000 worth of, yes, junk that I can't use. All right, next. All right, here's Orange County Register. I always like this when it breaks down to regional, what areas are really blowing up. It says Southern California leads U.S. home price surge. Now, we went over yesterday that overall in the United States, prices went up year over year, 6%. That's pretty crazy for a lot of you out there who thought, oh, the market's crashing. In fact, I've heard that from a lot of people out there, influencers, media, that the last 24 months, we're crashing. Hey, jump off the ship, be renters. What a joke that is. But here we go. Southern California leads U.S. home price and surge. San Diego up 8.8%. Los Angeles, Orange County, I hate when they don't divide that because those counties are bigger than San Diego, each, let alone combine them. They're up 8.3%. Guys, if you're in Orange County and you're looking for a home, be ready for multiple offers. There's no question. And whether it be San Diego or Los Angeles counties, excuse me, if you're looking at houses that are fixed up, that have been rehabbed, that are nice, those are just flying. Those are multiple offers. The house that are all beat up, that somebody wants to, lived in it for 40 years and hasn't done any rehabs, well, of course they're going to want market, and they go market and they start ratcheting down and down and down. Nobody wants to do the rehab. Not worth anyone's time. All right, and let's jump into the red file. The red file is the things that make you go, From CNBC this morning, from Robert Frank, let's do it. The hottest housing markets for the super rich in 2024. Guess who's going to be buying homes in 2024? You got it, the super rich. Now, well, I was told by an old man that sits at Pennsylvania Avenue that the rich were not taxed properly. Well, guess what? It's 3 years that he's been hanging around, and they're still growing. They're still getting bigger. There's been no tax implementation. There's no tax issue that they have to deal with. They're just keep buying real estate. And when you look at the wealthy buying real estate, it should trigger you to either you own real estate or have a plan to get real estate. Guys, you got to know this. The super wealthy, what do? What did Jeff Bezos do? Oh, he sold his home in California, pulled billions of dollars out of stock, and bought in Florida. What's happening with Zuck? Zuck is like sold billions of dollars. What's happening with JP Morgan, Chase, Jamie Dimon? He's selling billions of dollars. Well, the Walton family selling billions of dollars. All these people, the Google idiot is selling billions. They keep selling billions of dollars of their stock. Why? They know something. Let's be frank. They know something. And guess what? They met back in 2024 at a big party. And 2020, excuse me. Guess what's happening next month? There's going to be a little marriage, and a bunch of all the rich and famous are going to be there. It's going to be the who's who of rich and famous. Stay tuned. I'll show you that article too, because it will make you freak out a little bit, because they're all gathering next month for a little party. What that means is they have a plan and they're going to execute on it. And we already know that a bunch of them are building underground bunkers. What does that mean? All right, guys, let's jump into the Optimum Blue interest rates here. Pretty flat day again. We're up about 1 basis point on conforming. We're down 1 basis point on FHA. Nothing exciting. But what is kind of exciting is that we saw the 10-year bond take a dip today. Nice little dip, but still it's not where I want it to be. And that's where, it's kind of interesting when I keep looking back at GDP, or I look back at the unemployment rate, I just keep seeing fake numbers. I keep seeing just, overinflated numbers that get reduced months later. And that's why we have these interest rates that are high, right? This should be much, much lower. We should be looking at cuts. So with that being said, guys, you take care, and we will see you tomorrow.